Welcome everyone, Madman bringing another RSL video. So today has gone live, day one of Stokk the Broken Fusion going on. And let's just roll right into it. For Fire Knight, we will need to get to 2250, which was standard points for all dungeons, to get the 5 frags. And if we come over here to info, standard points apply again between the artifact and the rarity it is. Next on the list is the Champion Training Tournament, 600 or 6350 for the 5 fragments. And if we come over here, since this is a tournament, it looks like standard points for leveling up, so good there. We are at standard points for ranking up, so we are good there. Plus you get Ascension. Looks like Ascension is the same there. And lastly, skill tomes. Actually, those might be a little less. I'll have to look back. Might be a touch less. I could have sworn that was 300. And that was 100, and that was like 50, but I could be wrong. I'd have to go look back. Anyway, there you go. That is Jam Training. Dungeon Divers event. This is the first one, and if we scroll down, they went to 3750, so they've added 50 points. So hopefully they're not raising the price on us here a little bit, but this is a 4-day event instead of your typical 3. So that's not too bad if that remains the case. Points wise, as far as picking up gear, does remain the same. Artifact enhancement event number 1. And if we scroll down, 4775 is still the threshold to get the 5 fragments. And standard rates apply. Spider tournament. And 2250 is our point threshold as normal. 5 frags is the prize. And if we come to info, standard rates apply. Champ Chase tournament. As you see, I already went a little too far, a little overboard pretty quick, so I apologize for that. But 1550 points, which is a little bit higher than some, but right on target for others, so hard to say there. But to pick up these 5 fragments, and then this level was 3000 to pick up an extra 10 there. So there you go. That's kind of, I won't say it's the standard, it's the high end of the standard lately. Well, not quite the high end either, but anyway, it's higher than normal. And then, of course, standard rates apply per what you pull. Classic Arena number 1. As you can see here, 390 points will get you the 5 fragments. And coming over here, standard rates apply. Next on the list is Dungeon Divers event number 2. They drop back down to the 3700 point standard they've been holding lately for the 5 fragments. And standard rates apply there. Of course, they went back down to the 3 days instead of the 4, so there you go. That would be Dungeon Divers number 2. Next on the list is Ice Golem Tournament. Standard 2250 for the 5 fragments. And standard rates apply. Artifact enhancement event number 2. And if we scroll down here, 4775 for 5 fragments. Again, standard points there. And standard points for leveling up gear. Champ training event. And right here off the bat, 3100 points to get you 5 fragments. Then 7250 to get you 10. This is a little bit higher. Usually I want to say it's around 63, 6100. but then it's usually only 5 fragments. So, and then standard level up and standard rank up points apply. Dragon Tournament, 2250 standard points, 5 frags. And if we come over to here, standard rates apply for artifacts. Dungeon Diver event number 3, and if we scroll down, 3750 for the standard 5 frags there, and standard rates apply for the artifacts. Classic Arena, 390 points for your frags, and come here to info, standard rates apply depending on where you are in Arena. Artifact Enhancement number 3, and 4775 standard for the standard 5 frags, and again standard points apply. Summon Rush, and 5 frags at 2150 and 10 frags at 3000. So what do we got here? Looks like these are double. And then standard rates apply for the rest of it. So there you go. That will finish off Stokk fusion there. Have a nice day.